Hey, everybody.
Two boys.
One brain cell.
I'm Pyro.
And I am Chuckles.
And today we have a versus.
This time, it's time to make some friends.
Much the same versus Lagwagon. Bye.
Ooh, and I like the Making Friends album and the double platinum.
And they both have the same print. So it makes it really confusing.
Yeah, it does.
I don't know why, but it does.
I'm assuming Lagwagons is the original here.
Yeah.
Simply based on the fact that Much the Same has the same.
It is.
Okay.
I looked into it.
All right, cool.
On this specific one, I did. So, because I was curious as well. Because when I looked up Much the Same, the Lagwagon one popped up. And I was like, yeah, we're doing that.
Yep. Sounds like a plan.
Yes, sir. Let's send it.
Let's get it.
As you're in this search for something to hate, I can feel you rally around someone with your peers. But can you stand alone? Can you take the long way home? 'Cause I've been in a circle 100 times before, and I feel safer in the eye of the storm. You can throw the stones, I'm only free for you. For one day, they all answer to the hearsay. But they will only care for one day. It's so small, it's so small, and I would love to show you all. I can see you in the middle of a doubt. You told them we had a falling out. Sick of dogs on me as you take the easy way out. So I will be the freak show when the circus comes to town, and I will rain on your parade without a sound. And we will draw a crowd that's only breaking down. For one day, I graduate this class with honor, and I will never fail from making friends. Making friends. It's so small. 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 Will you still hate me tomorrow?
I picked a hell of a time to start paying attention to the lyrics because that's where I started paying attention to the lyrics. Like I was like just kind of drifting along with the vibe, and then I was like, yeah, I should probably pay attention to the lyrics. And then this is exactly what I caught as soon as I started paying attention. Oh wait, where was it at? Oh yeah, right here. It's so small, and I would love to show you all. That's where I decided to start paying fucking attention. What a time to pay attention. And then I had that in my head the rest of the fucking reaction. I was like, this is only halfway through the song, and I fucking got this stuck in my head. That dude's got a small one. He's trying to show it. Fucking Lagwagon trying to show shit off, dude. Yeah, that was a problem. I was like, Joel, come on, be fucking mature here. And then I couldn't.
You know, whereas that's the first thought that came to my mind. I think he's talking about a circle of friends.
Yep. Yeah, I think so. It's kind of weird. I don't know. The show it off part is the, the weird part. You ever had someone's like, I want to show you my friend group? You know, it's just kind of an awkward thing to say.
I've heard it.
Like, hey, I want you to meet this guy. Normally it's like one, and then you're like, oh, actually, this is my group of friends.
I've definitely heard that before.
Yeah, but it's
I think from you.
Probably. Maybe not. I don't know.
I don't know.
I didn't really have much of a group when I met you.
You got a couple.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Only a couple.
Like 3 people, maybe.
Yeah. It was very small.
Yeah. Very small, dude.
It's grown since then.
Speak for yourself, Pancake. Speak for yourself. Okay? You got other problems going on over there.
100%.
He said 100%.
Scroll the top for me.
Sure, bud.
I love that part, but can you stand alone? Can you take the long way home? Because I stood in the circle 100 times before, and I feel safer in the eye of the storm. So basically that, those moments where you feel like you're all alone and just everything's crashing down. You got all that weight and that stress and that extra pressure on yourself, and you continue to put it on yourself.
Yeah.
Even if you do have a circle.
Yep.
You have those people that you're close enough to that you could open up to and talk about it, and they'd help you through it.
They would, yeah.
100%. But you're so stubborn within yourself that you just close that all down and don't allow it.
Yeah, because that feels like embarrassing or something that like you would have to talk to them, which is the dumbest shit ever.
Yeah, because every last one of us has gone through some shit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
No matter if it's your own stupidity, shit just happens. It's going to happen.
Yeah. So where are we rating this song?
At the first half of the song, I'm sitting there like, okay, I think I see where Joel comes from when he's like, this takes a minute to grow.
Yeah, this one especially, I could see that, but it's still on the average, but it was kind of different. There was areas where I wanted to speed up and it slowed down. And I was like, wait a second. What?
It messed with your head.
Yeah, it did a little bit, but I still liked it.
Yeah. I am going to go with a flat 6 here, and I'm going to add it to a playlist because I feel like it's going to grow on me. Like a lot. Mm-hmm. But I'm also just not there with it right now.
I'm going to go 6.8. It's going to go in a playlist.
Okay.
Shout out to our boy Ryan.
Absolutely. Ready to play the other one?
Mm-hmm. Are you?
Absolutely.
Let's do it. I thought maybe just in case you wanted to do an outro randomly. You sure?
100%.
Okay. All right. Much the same, guys. Making friends.
I hate you so much.
You forgot about it too, didn't you? As soon as you said it, you were like, oh shit, I forgot this was happening. ADHD is a hell of a thing.
Isn't it though?
So, all my complaints about the first one, which weren't really complaints, but like were areas where I wanted it to slow down or speed up. He slowed down and so on and so forth. And this one, they made all that right.
Yep.
And then it somehow to me sounded more generic, but better. So fucking explain that to me. I'm really confused.
And there's no explaining that to you, bud.
Parts of it, there was some nice, like, kind of pop punk sprinkled in there a little bit that boosted it. It just, the quality sounded a little bit better. Obviously, maybe the time that it was made. The speed felt better throughout, but again, it just felt like another punk song, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, okay, just kind of blended in with all the rest. So I'm kind of torn now because the original was a little bit more of its own thing.
Yeah.
Whether I liked it more or less, that's one thing. But I don't know. I don't know where I sit.
I straight up like this one better.
It's definitely better. Like
on first listen, it felt like it had
Agreed.
better quality. Felt
Agreed.
like it had better presentation.
Agreed.
It felt like the vocals were cleaner and sounded better, which is mind blowing to me because I don't like saying that about Lagwagon. But
it is what it is.
yeah,
I agree with all that.
yeah.
Though. I agree with all that, but somehow it lost its uniqueness as well. In all of that.
I think that's because...
Which is good. I mean, it needs a twist. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But to me, it was just like baffling.
You wanted another swap, another change somewhere in this one.
I don't know what I wanted from it.
Okay.
And that's part of the issue. I just heard the original and I was like, there's some things that I would have liked better on this. And then they did it. And I said, well, fuck, now it sounds like a generic punk song.
You can't win with you.
No. And for that reason, I'm going to go with a 6.8 because I really love Joey Cape's vocals and that boosted it to that level for me there. And there were some areas where I'm like questionable timing on slowdowns and stuff. Now, I don't know shit about music theory, obviously, but there were some areas that just I felt like would have sounded better again. And then they did it right here, and it just came off a little bit more like it could fit in with, like in a lineup of other punk songs, you know, it would blend right in a little bit. However, it was still really well done. And I do think the uniqueness here is the kind of pop punk feel that they just slipped in there.
Yeah.
And that gave it a little bit of uniqueness in its own right, but it just was like, I was kind of baffled there. I'm like, well, it's one of those things where it's not always greener on the other side, or it's not, what you want is not always right. How about that?
You know what made you feel like it was generic?
It just sounded like another punk song.
Because it was very much the same.
What do you think?
7.4, and it's going in a playlist.
So the winner is much the same.
Yes.
The winner is much the same. With no help from me at all.
No, you didn't do anything.
Not shit. It came out. I'm like, okay, well, I like both songs. They're both going in a playlist.
They're both 6.8.
They're both 6.8s. It's a win-win. Different moods, right? I want a little slower, a little more somber. I'm going to go with the Lagwagon. I want a little more speed, a little more energy, a little more of that pop punk summerness. Boom, I'm going to go with much the same.
My boy Pyro's over here like, neither of them win.
They both knocked each other out at the same time in this versus. And I was like, damn, they both could have worked on different things here. But I guess they did it. It sounded pretty good.
I can't even.
I don't know.
Well,
Yeah.
so let us know who you think actually won in the comments.
Shout out to Ryan B.
Absolutely.
Congrats to Much the Same for coming out with this dub. Doesn't
Yeah.
happen a lot where the
OG loses.
Yes. Yeah.
That's very rare, actually.
Yeah.
But
While you're doing the
we're here for
outro,
it.
I'll
All right. Well, we are two boys. We have one brain cell. Y'all have a great day.
Lagwagon sucks.